I love the rocket pistol. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has now arrived. We thought it was gonna come a little earlier, then we realized we had to wait 40 days. Finally, the 40-day wait period has lifted, and we are able to go obtain the best weapon to ever exist in this video game and go ahead and craft it. However, before you get too excited, you thought you were gonna be able to focus it? Nah, homie. Even if you get the Act 2 part weapon focusing upgrade for failsafe, you're still not able to focus it. You gotta roll the dice, homie. I ain't lying to you. Look, here's literally me and my boys rolling for it. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough.
Random focusing, you just can't like intentionally get it. The one thing people signed on for this week, not able to focus.
Oh, sweet, I got one. What's this perk do?
So I got 2 out of all those engrams that we've farmed.
Got another one.
I got a heal clip in can roll at least.
Oh, sweet. Ah, going to the enclave. Going to the enclave.
Well, maybe put the meter wedge down.
Anyways, though, I got a little bit lucky. I had some harmonizers left over, so I was able to get my pattern for it. Now, we already know what this weapon's perk pool looks like. We know it's a rocket pistol, and we already know that rocket pistols are some of the best weapons in the game. Pound for pound for what they are able to provide you. They have great ammo economy for a special weapon. They deal very considerable damage, and you can treat it like a primary basically, which is awesome because it's almost like double specials back with these bad boys. Now for the AA is what I'm going to call this bad boy. Here are its stats. Now keep in mind, since it is a rocket pistol, range is pointless because it has a travel time. That's why we like velocity on it. And you also might want to have a decent amount of reload speed from your column 1 and 2 options of perks if you're going with the main role that just about everybody is going for. Now, let's go ahead and throw up that bad old perk pool real quick for you. As we know, this perk pool is stacked with some pretty good stuff, but we're just gonna skip all that and just look at the main bread and butter role 99% of people are going to be going with here. Heal clip in the 3rd column, of course. You feed an enemy, reload, you're giving yourself some health back. Now, enhanced heal clip doesn't give you like better cure or anything. It's only going to give you an increased time for you to reload after you get the kill on the enemy. So it's not the biggest perk to stress out about enhancing if you don't feel like wasting an alloy on it. However, you're still gonna want this perk on this weapon no matter what. Rocket pistol that's gonna heal you? Yeah, yes please. Proc Ember of Benevolence? Yes, please. And then of course, in column 4, you're gonna be going for incandescent. You're definitely gonna want to enhance incandescent as you'll be finding this thing can ignite weaker crowds of enemies pretty consistently because you're gonna be able to one-shot a lot of trash tier mobs, meaning that you're going to spread the scorch relatively quickly. Kind of gives me a fixed odds type of vibe with how quickly and easily you're able to pop out ignitions in a horde of enemies. Now, I do just want to say that Demolitionist is here in the 4th column if you would like to go with that, but we already know that most people are going to go with heal clip and incandescent, myself included. That is the one you're seeing in the background gameplay. Absolute juicer roll, especially on a rocket pistol. Now, I do also want to talk about this weapon's origin trait because it actually has some pretty decent synergy with this weapon. Radio Lariat Transposer. Rapid final blows causes targets to explode into a pool of radiolarian fluid. And yes, this will proc off of any scorch kills you get or any enemies that die by the ignitions that this weapon creates from its incandescent, really allowing this thing to be an ad clearing monster and really allowed to do some pretty decent cooking. Of course, for your weapon mod slot, you would just go ahead and slot a backup mag. You wouldn't even think about it. Keep it simple. I would definitely go for something like a velocity masterwork or a reload masterwork. Help reload the weapon quicker, prop your heal clip faster. That's always going to be welcomed around here. And the velocity is always good just because it'll shorten the travel time for this weapon's ammo to do its job. And luckily, since you're able to craft it, you can get it going exactly the way you want. Although if you're trying to get it today, it might be a little bit more annoying than we initially thought. So just a little bit heads up on that end, brother man. Now, because this weapon is so good, I do just briefly want to talk about where I would have it in like a personal ranking of like priority. S+. Very high priority. Honestly, make this your highest priority weapon to go get. It's that good. And in terms of how good it is, S+. I might even go on to claim that this is the single best special weapon in the game. You could argue maybe Indebted Kindness, but they're both rocket pistols, so if there's any episode of Echo's weapon to go after and get, it is this one. Seriously, I don't like to say this often, like, oh, you know, this weapon's good, but you can live without it. Nah, bro. This is a weapon you need to go get. Trust me. You'll get this weapon with Hue Clip and Incandescent, and you will not be able to put it down. You will not. This thing will not leave your hip. So what are you waiting for? Why are you watching this video still? Go get this weapon.